February 9th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Well, we're going to talk about Kansas City. We're going to talk about Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime and drugs. But we're also going to talk about the destabilization of America here. Now, how would be a good way to do that? Well, if you could flood the U.S. with different people from different countries that don't like the U.S. here, that would be a good start. And a couple 3 years ago, when all this illness supposedly started, it was a good distraction. And like I talk about my area here in Independence, we got a lot of houses over here. We got 8, 10 people in 2-bedroom homes. Now, I've been out in California, and people, a lot of way back in the 80s, or even before that, people would go out to California and they wanted to be by the beach, and they'd get a small, like, little apartment, and maybe 3 or 4 guys or gals would get into an apartment or whatever. But that isn't what this is. This is actually a lot more than that. And a lot of these people are criminals. A lot of them are killers. A lot of them are drug dealers. And it just makes me kind of wonder about all this, and do people not have enough common sense to see what's going on around them? But I do my videos to let everybody know, kind of see what's going on out there, to keep that information out there. Now, there is a YouTube channel. It's called JWTV. It's a black gentleman. I'm not affiliated with any other YouTube channels whatsoever. But he posted a deal, I believe it was yesterday, and it says, basically it's a video. It says, warning, sheriff prepare Americans for coming disaster of 2024. If you guys believe in freedom and you believe in the US of A, I would watch this video, because this sheriff, he does a briefing and he talks about how our inner structure here itself is being attacked. And it probably would be a good thing to watch, guys. Now, I don't know that much about this JWTV. I've seen it on and off. I've watched some of his information. I don't know what he stands for exactly. I know in this video he says that he actually wants to get information out there, be a frontline information deal. So, let's give him the benefit of the doubt on that. Let's see where he is on that. But I do watch him on and off occasionally. I don't know what his political views or anything or that is whatsoever, so I don't know. But check this out. Check this sheriff out. And like I say, it's pretty interesting stuff, guys. Now, why do I bring this up? Well, yesterday, I've been out looking for certain things, guys. I haven't been going to the zoo all the time because I got a few things I'm looking for. And I haven't been able to find them. And it's not there. I mean, some of the stuff, like I say, between all different places like Sears, Kmart, and other different places that closed up, they offered a lot of different varieties of stuff. And it's, from leather jackets. They had leather jackets at Sears. They had leather jacket. I've been looking actually for another leather jacket. Now, there are certain places, but some, man, are godly high. I don't mind paying 120 or 150 bucks, but some of these places are just outrageous. Okay, guys? And actually, about a year and a half ago, well, it was probably more like 2 years ago, I had a sewer drain back up because the next door neighbor back behind me has got this big tree, and right where the city meets ours there, the roots had got in there. So it flooded some of the basement, and I had some cowboy boots that I used to dance with. And I didn't think much about it. We cleaned everything pretty much up back down there, but they got mold on them, guys. And I thought, well, I'll buy another pair. No big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal because a lot of this stuff's made in China now. We got most of them, I mean, they got rubber bottoms on them. You can't find actual real leather. Now you can if you want to spend $400 or $500. I don't mind spending 100, $200 on a pair of boots, but I think going 400 or 500 is way out there on stuff. It's a sad day for America. It really is on more things than one. So I'm still searching for that. I don't know what I'll end up with in the end, but I went out here to that Chuck boots out here at Lee Summit and tried on a couple pair. One was like about $150, another one was about $175, but neither one fit me correctly. Now I know they have to stretch out, but one of them basically my heel was way loose in, and the other one they say basically more like the bridge. The bridge is supposed to grip your foot, and then that will stretch out in time. But if you know anything about any of it, but anyway. I've been looking for something like that, and I got other few things. Like I say, I bought a new pistol there, and I'm trying to get a few things here, odds and ends on it and stuff. Been looking around, some ear protection, just looking for some basic ear protection. But it's, like I say, some of the stuff is just way out there on prices and stuff, and it's not worth that, But, so I go over to Cargo Largo yesterday. I wanted to see what they got. And I go to pull in this parking lot. Now this is going back to the stuff that's going on between dealing drugs, trafficking people. Like I say, the drugs, the fentanyl, meth. So I pull into the parking lot. Now, this is just crazy. I pull into the parking lot. Got this red pickup truck sitting out in the second section of Cargo Largo. And everybody knows that I have my dash cams. I got front and back dash cams on my car. And anything happens around, or I see anything disastrous or car wrecks or anything else, or people laying there or, drug overdoses or anything, I post it all. So a lot of people know, a lot of the bad guys know what my car looks like. So I get not even hardly in there, and I see this guy. He's a white guy, clean cut, not clean cut. He's got a beard. He looks like a Heil Hitler kind of guy. And first thing I see him say is, "Oh, fudge." Well, he didn't say "oh, fudge," but he said something else. And then he pulls out. And I thought, why are these people sitting in these parking lots? Now, these guys ain't homeless. These guys got money, at least some money anyway. This guy, he was driving a Z71. So I thought, that's kind of strange. And I've talked about this before, just like up at Gordman's and Toys R Us parking lot. Now with all that, those trucks and 18-wheelers, people going in and out, a little bit more difficult to see who's who, but there's still stuff going on. But they have cleaned it up some. I will give an update. I better not say that too loud, or they'll be all back up there again. I noticed several days back some of the homeless and some of the other stuff had been cleaned, but this ain't homeless here. This is something else. So this morning, went out here about 6:30 a.m. out 40 Highway. And Dollar Tree down there off to the right, that parking lot down in that area where Pizza Hut is and stuff, there's a guy sitting in a pickup truck. Now, when they're dealing their drugs or dealing something else or moving people, trafficking people or whatever else, and why I bring the trafficking of people in is in the last week and a half, I've seen at nighttime, a massive U-Haul movement again over here on the east side here, East 47th Street South here. And what they're moving, who knows? People, drugs. Yeah. You start seeing those U-Haul trucks like that and the panel trucks that are about 18, 20 feet. I get to wonder, you know, you guys better wonder too, because it might not just be that. It could be guns too. Kansas City's well known for moving guns here too. So, went on down a ways. And down there, kind of by Bass Pro, come back, got gas. And then I come back up 40 Highway. And guess what? That truck was still sitting there. Now, he was sitting at a 45-degree angle about, facing across 40 Highway here to where he could actually see the filling station, the convenience store. So I don't know, guys. I mean, it's something to be aware of. When I see vehicles, I mean, it's one thing. Sometimes people break down. You know, you can see the normal people, but this is a lot more. This isn't that. This isn't somebody breaking down. Sometimes there's security. Most of the time, the security vehicles will be marked. You know, there's a security place. I can't think of the name of it right now. It's over by Price Choppers. That drives through over there, but they have their cars marked. Not always are they always marked, but then I also look next to see if the guy in the vehicle, does he have a uniform on? Now, when I went in Cargo Largo yesterday, the first thing you do, they got a security guard or it's a policeman or whatever he is. I think it's probably more of a security guard there. And they do that to, you know, deter, make everybody think, you know. And there's a lot of bad, like when it comes to the homeless and other ones that go into these places and try to steal and stuff. So it deters them. But then you got your other ones that, boy, you really got to watch. Some of them are out there. I was trying to think where this was. Oh, I know. When I was going out to Bass Pro a couple days back, I got about halfway down between Lee Summit Road and Bass Pro, and there was a Ryobi box, a brand new Ryobi box that looked like it came from a Home Depot. And I just bet. How much you make a bet? You know, I almost turned around, went back, pulled off the side of the road just to see if somebody stole the thing, ran it down there. But it was sitting there, right there, in between like Lee Summit Road and, like I say, Bass Pro, going down there by Waterfall Park down there. About halfway down on the right-hand side as you enter. And it looked brand new. And I could just see somebody at, you know, at Home Depot all of a sudden sneaking something through, running something through. And they're supposed to be stopping them, but, I don't know. That just looked too funky, too weird. So, I'm going to show this pickup truck that was over there in Cargo Largo a lot. I go over there a lot. I can check it out, see if they got any different things and stuff. But it just made me wonder what they're doing. I mean, you know, but they're organized, guys. This isn't, you know, one homeless guy on the corner. These people are organized. And there's a lot of them. So, let me go ahead and show that. And then I'll show a small glimpse of what I seen this morning up here on 40 Highway. I'm going to show Cargo Largo because I just thought, you know, when a guy, big old, looks like, you know, Heil Hitler kind of guy with a beard, there's this, oh, fudge, and then pulls out real quick, he's up to no good. So, anyway, hold on. Okay, guys, there's that pretty truck right there. That's a Z71, isn't it? White guy. Pretty clean. Now I'm going to go back here. I'm going to play this video when I pulled in. And he seen me coming way far away. And I seen him. And boy, like I said, he said, oh, fudge. I thought, whoa. Wonder what he's sitting there doing here. And see, he's in that second section here. So let's, hold on. Okay, guys. So here we go. And we're going in here. He, like I say, he's seen me as I started in right about here. And I could see him. He could see me, and boy, he just... And he's out. So, what was he doing? Let's see here, guys. So what was this guy doing? And then the first thing that went through my mind when I walked in there, and the security guard was there at the door, there, you know, cargo largo, I was thinking, I wonder if they ever look out in their parking lot. But there's lots of vehicles like this. And it's not just pickup trucks. Sometimes it's a Mercedes. Sometimes it's a BMW. I mean, it just makes you wonder what, and they're sitting there. I don't know. Doesn't look quite right, guys. But anyway, hold on. Okay, guys, now this was about 6:30 a.m. this morning. And you have to kind of question, what? I'm just going to kind of advance this so it don't take so long. But you just kind of question, what they're doing here a little bit. It's a pretty nice skyline this morning going out here and stuff. But like I say, they've cleaned Gordman's and Toys R Us up a little bit more over there. But then I'm seeing this other vehicle. And this ain't the one that was sitting over there like that one guy that was like 65 years old that was sitting there at any time. But let's see what we can do here. Let me see. Make sure I can get this in focus here, guys. I want you guys to be able to see this good. Hold on. All right. Now, even though I wear glasses, I didn't have to get glasses until I was over 50. And but I still got pretty good eyesight. I can still see enough if I have to. But right here is that truck. And this truck is facing, I'm going to move this over, a 45-degree angle over here at the store. So what are they doing? What are they moving at this? 7-Eleven, I noticed it looks like it's been a little bit more calmer up there. They're not all backing their vehicles in like it's the Hood convenience store now. I noticed that's changed. Oh, I noticed lots of things. But this here, so I know that this, after I went past here, it probably took me at least a good 15 minutes. And this vehicle was still there when I come back. And see, is sitting there with his lights running at a 45-degree angle crossed over here. I don't know. So let's go on up a little bit, see if I get a little bit closer. You can see it. Let's see if I can get it. Right there is a pretty good deal right there. And it's right there. Sitting down there. So Pizza Hut isn't open. The other restaurant, whatever that other one's called, it's not open. So what would it be? But what are they doing? Then are they trafficking? Or what are they dealing? Are they dealing fentanyl? Are they dealing meth? I would say probably something that they're like that. At least probably fentanyl, something that they can handle and get a good amount of money and gross out of. But let's see. And of course, there's cocaine here. I mean, this is Cocaine Alley down through here on 40 Highway. So, I don't know if I can see. I can't catch it from that angle. But, so what are they moving here at the across from the convenience store? Because I see up here at 7-Eleven, when they deal, a lot of times they would park, not just in Big Boys over there, but they would park across at the dental parking lot across 40 Highway. And I caught them many times doing that in between where 7-Eleven is. So it makes you wonder. But it's something that everybody here in Kansas City needs to be aware of, that does care at least. Let's see if I can get, what is it? Oh, there we go. We can see it now a little bit better. And that's it right there, guys. That's the truck sitting over there. Not the same truck that was a cargo largo, though. So anyway, guys, like I say, I don't know. But I mean, somebody driving a pretty nice vehicle like that stuff, they got to be making some way. Well, how are they making their money then? And see, he seemed way far over there. He is looking. Oh, you can actually see his face kind of there a little bit, features. Yeah, maybe independents could drive through Cargo Largo parking lot, because they'll be back. These people don't stop, and if you can run them out one day and they'll be back the next. Not unless they find something on them and arrest them, put them in jail. That's the only way. All right, guys. And these people are the ones that want to destabilize the USA. And they want to make sure that nobody's free no more. They don't want freedom. So anyway, guys, keep your eyes open and have a good one out there.